What is going on, my people? Welcome back to the channel for another album review. I'm your boy Naseem the Dream. If you're new to the channel, go on and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell as well to always keep notified on my newest content. And today, off a request, I'm going to be reviewing the debut album from Oliver Tree, Ugly is Beautiful. Here we have the debut album released back in 2020 from the hilarious singer, songwriter, producer, multi-instrumentalist, Oliver Tree. Oliver Tree has certainly brought a storm behind him with all the buzz around his persona due to his comedic act as he puts on with this sexy bowl haircut, purple and red turtleneck, and overly baggy jeans. Taking this off of face value, the man can easily be considered a laughingstock, but on the contrary, under all the hilarity comes great talent in pop music. Now, there were a lot of unfortunate delays keeping from this record from officially releasing when it was promised. After being teased with a couple singles, a couple EPs, a couple collabs with major electronic artists, the hype has certainly been extended a bit too far than it should have. Me, Myself, and I feature some of the better alternative rock cuts on the record, but for me, I personally found it to be a little bit difficult to really get into this record. Just seeing and really hearing from Oliver before this, all the same type of instrumentals, and kind of was just hoping for something more at this point for a beginning start. Even though I kind of wanted something a little bit different to kick off this record, I'd still say that Oliver does a good job on it. 1993 falls right into an electro-pop dance trick with the trap twist on the tail end of the song that goes conceptually as Oliver experiences as a child, continuously falling down but getting back up. Cash Machine easily holds my favorite and catchiest hook on the entire LP. This is basically a song that goes about money disguising an issue when underlying it falls misery. When it comes to Oliver's take on rock pop music, he certainly knows how to make it his own with the way he goes about his vocal styles, the way he comes off with an emo fuse. I wouldn't say instrumentally there's really anything unique or versatile on this LP, but he really does know what he's doing with a lot of the guitar work on here when it comes to just layering and placement. He's definitely about it. How about the track Bury Me Alive with an 80s, 90s hip-hop swing? It reminds me so much of Beastie Boys stylistically. Then we get to the song Alien Boy, which is the first ever single I've ever heard from Oliver Tree. It goes into this infectious synth leads in the chorus, great step to the track as well. The thing that makes Oliver Tree so great over the hilarious character appearance that he plays off is that he can totally throw you off with the way he performs on a track. It's just pretty nuts the way he can write a catchy hook and a catchy verse on something so simple or complex. Oliver productively just displays a tremendous amount of skill in this record when it comes to just producing these beats with sounding punchy, when they sound crisp and clear on the mids, and distorted electric guitars overall just sound like so much clarity onto the mix in general. Addressing another conception on here, the track Jerk addresses him never wanting to see this particular jerk while pointing out that he's probably been a jerk to somebody before in the past. To be fair, I wouldn't say that there's really so much flaw onto the record. I kind of just wasn't so interested when it comes to just the amount of instrumental variety onto the LP. I kind of just felt like the alt-rock pop was just kind of just getting a little bit stale and just kind of felt like I was getting some fatigue here and there nonetheless. Indeed, over some of these stale and simple instrumentals, Oliver certainly carries so much of the weight with his vocal layerings on here. These choruses are just so full in equalization all the way from the lows, mids, and highs on here. He just really knows versatility wise how much he should really add onto each song to really keep that listener engaged. And to be quite frank, it is really hard to not sing along to a lot of these songs that Oliver has created on these courses. Coming back to this record off request, redigesting my thoughts, and seeing if my initial reaction to this record have changed, say they haven't. I just still see much great quality and character into Oliver's entertainment perspective. Not only is the guy very colorful and humorous in the way that I mostly enjoy, it's super clear that the man is truly a talented creator in music. I also think it's really dope in how Oliver makes all this come together with a 90s and 2000s influence with a modern filter over it all. Conceptually, I thought Oliver opened up a lot about his personal life on here when it comes to overcoming insecurities, being screwed over, being neglected, and just the strive to be successful over this record. Like I said, even though my ear detected a little bit too much duplication of the influences going into this record, Oliver still holds my interest as a listener, and I really think that this is just a great start to his career, and I am very excited to review his next record coming out. I'm gonna give Oliver Tree's Ugly is Beautiful a 75%. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, go ahead and like, share, and comment down below. And also, if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. Down in the description, you'll see my separate tracklist ratings for the album, more videos, and also the links to my social media accounts so you can keep up with me on the daily. Don't forget to comment your suggestions, guys. I always take a look at them and I always consider them. And I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Deuces.